Your setbacks will take many different forms. If you are lucky, you will only experience a few, and learning more about the 7 phases to bouncing back in life will certainly help you recover. The majority of us experience many setbacks before we even feel like we have made any significant progress. Often we feel like the only way forward is to curl up in front of the TV, or with a good book, chocolates and a glass of something tasty. If you really feel like this, then do it. Give yourself time to come to terms with the current challenge or disappointment. You are human, and any experience that makes you feel this way must be a momentous one. Give yourself permission to experience it and work it through in your mind. However, mark the time you allow yourself to indulge in this moment. Resist letting it become an all-consuming habit, because if you are to reach any of your goals, bounce back you must. Our recommended 7-phase model for understanding and bouncing back in life is loosely based on the findings that led to the invention of the Kubler-Ross curve, and is formulated to help you navigate the chaos that follows a setback. Phase 1, the outset. This is the trigger event, and when you're here you will know exactly what the event is. You will experience a sensation of shock, maybe even feel a little helpless at that moment. Give yourself time to evaluate what has happened. Accept that it has affected you negatively, which is completely natural and human. Phase 2, disillusionment. In spite of the fact that you know things don't always run to plan, or as smoothly as we would like, there is still a sense of, they didn't say it would be like this. You will feel denial and believe that it shouldn't have happened to you. Again, to be expected and not a reflection of you or your capabilities. Phase 3, self-isolation. You may stop reaching out to your key person because you feel frustrated, embarrassed, or be unable to think of an immediate solution. It may take some time for you to come to terms with the event and/or the outcome. Talking to your key person and really listening is vital at this stage. Their support, encouragement, and constructive feedback is crucial to you continuing your journey to the other side of this setback. Phase 4, low energy. You will behave impulsively, continually focusing on minor tasks or everyday activities as if nothing has happened. Expect to catch yourself actively avoiding even trying to do anything that helps you towards your goal. It can be depressing to be in this moment, and your instinct is to refrain from tackling the distractions of the challenge in front of you. It will take the support and encouragement of your key person, as well as your determination to drive you through to the other side of this phase. Remember, you have everything you need, both knowledge and skills, to make it through. This is just a temporary situation and can be overcome. Phase 5, challenge. Eventually, you will start to feel drawn to engage in working towards your goals once more. One word of caution here: be vigilant of your thought processes. Be careful not to be drawn down a path of procrastination, which will hold you back for longer than necessary. Experiment with your ideas, give each one consideration, and examine what needs to be different to make the new approach work for you. Others may have ideas and suggestions that are worth talking through to see if they can present the solution you are looking for. Give consideration to all ideas that present themselves, but avoid getting distracted by one idea to any depth right now. If necessary, break up the process into different time slots so that you can review each idea with a clear mind and a fresh perspective. Phase 6. Action. Once you have 2 or 3 contenders for a workable solution, start to develop each idea in more depth. Consider all the practicalities in the light of the situation that triggered the derailment. When you have the detail worked out, then you can continue to experiment with putting your ideas into action. Expect there to be some rough edges to smooth out, and do not delay taking action until the idea is perfect. To find a failure point in a solution is in fact an achievement. It means that you have identified the point of improvement and can do something to change it. Phase 7. Repetition, or forming a new habit. When you've trialled a new idea that works for you, it is time to repeat the process and continue with that method until you find it comes as second nature to you. Only by continuing this action will you start to integrate them into your usual behaviour and become more comfortable with a different way of thinking and working. It is vital at this point that you take some quiet time and reflect on your journey. Recognise how things have changed for you, how you are handling things differently, and the progress you have made towards your goals. Reward yourself in some way by giving yourself a pat on the back or something more significant, depending on how high a mountain you feel you have climbed. The reward should reflect the effort you have put in to overcome the challenge. Be realistic and make it personal to you. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. You can if you think you can. Now you are aware of the 7 phases to bouncing back in life, you can bounce back faster and stronger than before. If you enjoyed this video and would like to read the full blog post, go to https://www.aquariusdawning.com/blog. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you receive regular notifications whenever a new video is released.